exactly.
Yeah, you got this.
Despite Melgrim being like the alcoholic dwarf that's like hates life and has several injuries, he's got a good health.
Unfortunately, he's not rolling right now. How is Sir Janus de Grande doing in his rolls?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll roll with my new dice. That's failed me the past like
That's a
6
very
times.
good question.
Yeah. You try and get over there,
What's
Nyla.
your con mod? What have you got for his mate? He's making a lot of faces.
You've
I
got
think
you've
it's going
got
badly.
3 rolls to like
Unless you get a one.
if you lose 3 times, then
Oh,
If you get a 20, you pop back.
yay. See,
Yeah,
yeah.
if you get a nat 20, you're popped. Yeah, you've passed the first death saving throw.
If you fail
So-
3, then you're out.
Yeah, if you fail 3, you die. If you pass the 3, you stabilize
Yeah.
until
well,
someone
you-
can get to you.
Okay.
And if you get a 20, you're back. If you get a 1, do you get -2?
Yeah. So if you get
Yeah.
nat 1, you fail 2. If you get nat 20, you pass automatically and you're back to 1 hit point. So 3 minutes have passed. There's no one coming.
Oh, you did good there.
Nyla,
Keep shouting the whole
try
time,
and
but
get
I'm
over
trying to
there.
swing towards him.
Yep.
You're getting over. You're another spider.
I thought you already tried.
Rach, are you? You said you were rocking back and forth to try and
I
help
got
him?
a 12. I rolled a 3.
Right. Okay.
No,
yeah. So
I rolled a 6.
you can't start rocking. You're not as hefty as Ronan is.
No.
But Ronan,
it didn't
you're
work.
kind of moving towards a wee bit closer to Ralph, so there's 5 feet between you now as opposed to the 10.
Can I so if I try and get to if I try and swing over to Janice, is there any chance of that, or
There is 60 feet between the spiders. There's another 20 feet between you and Janice. It wouldn't be worth it.
that's fine?
I'm going to turn to Daphne. And I'm just going to basically be like screaming, going that I can't lose another one. Do something.
Who's the closest to me?
To you, it would be Melgrim and Daphne. You're in the middle between the two of them, diagonally, side to
Okay,
side.
I'll try and swing towards Melgrim.
Yep, you start to swing towards Melgrim. Give us an acrobatics check.
Yep.
It's been another minute, David. If you want to roll a second death saving throw.
Not.
You only need to roll
I'll do
6.
it.
Oh, it's a Constitution saving throw you rolled. Alright, okay.
You only need to roll 6 because you got
Yeah, 'cause
+4,
you're
so
using
you're
the-
fine.
I'm saying that no, actually, wouldn't they? Because what is your constitution?
His Constitution's +4. So you only need to roll more than a 6, and he's fine.
That's a different thing.
Yeah.
Constitution. And it's a +4 anyway. So if you want to do off that, that's fine.
Is cons 18?
Yeah.
Oh, we're doing it for the saving throws because that's
You
even better
pass-
for Melgrim.
You pass your second. You've passed your second roll.
I'm still trying to rock towards him. That's my plan. I've not stopped doing that.
Yeah,
so I
no
mean, do you
problem.
want me to try again or?
Yeah, if you want to do an acrobatics check again to try and get to him.
Okay. I will, of course, pray to my lady for guidance. Did they take my my symbol off me?
Yes.
In that case, I can't do that. Was this a saving throw or just a straight dex check?
This is an acrobatics check.
Oh, acrobatics.
Can I try and
Anyway.
can I try and get closer to Ralph as well?
Yes, you certainly can.
terrible.
Ralph, it's at this point you've failed the second one. You realise that you're on rails. You get to Janice, it's not going to work. You could get to Ralph. You could get to who'd you call him, Ronan? The only person that would be able to rock back and forth to get to Janice would be Nyla at this point.
Oh, I'll do it.
Okay, make an acrobatics check again.
I'm going to go to Ralph. Just wait there. I'll try and get close to. We're on rails, and I'll kick you closer.
16.
Yeah, you start to rock closer to him. You're about 5 foot away from him.
Okay.
Ronan, you get to Ralph. The kick, though, you realise we're going, fuck, we're on rails.
Yeah.
You can go walk one way, but you can't go the other. You're together now, but you're stuck there.
Next to meet you closer, I'm going to try and swing towards them. See if I can get anyone near.
It would be practically impossible because you're on rails. Melgrim, Ralph, Melgrim, Gaz, what he's doing?
I don't have anything to do, man. I mean, I'll try and get to Melgrim again.
I'm
but
going to
that's-
look up at the spider. Is there an opening to it? Like, is it all armoured round about me?
The underbelly, surprisingly enough, isn't armoured. See around the kind of tops of the legs, just round about the shoulder areas, where you would call shoulders, and then the rest of the legs are open just to come up and grab as it's climbing along. Apart from that, it's all the armour seems to be on the top
Am
and the
I
front and the
able
back.
to reach the underbelly?
Possibly.
I just want to start hitting this spider to see if they're going to react to me doing that. Because I'm trying to get these bugs' attention to notice what's happening to him. And I'm like, if I annoy this spider, they might want to just like fucking kick me in a wee bit to calm me down. So that's what Melvin's thinking.
Yeah, if you want to, you could probably get there if you want to try and punch it, but it would take a hell of a punch to get.
I'm just
to
meaning
do anything to
to
it.
even to notice me. Like,
Yeah, by all means, make the.
no, but
make the hit.
meaning, like, obviously, I doubt I'm going to damage this big, huge spider.
Yeah.
But is it impossible for it to notice?
Certainly worth the try. Why not? Have a go. It's what we're here for. I love for this shit.
See well that's happened.
I'm
Oh,
going to try to
yeah.
get it to rock or something, so then the other ones
Right.
are like...
You take
Jesus.
2 bludgeoning damages as you realise your hands are still at that, and boom, and you break a couple of fingers.
Oof.
Well, if I broke a couple of fingers, does that mean I could squirm?
Possibly, but we'll get back to that as we are now go to David's next to death saving throw.
Ooh, he might
You
stabilize.
saved this one, you're all good.
He might
Yeah.
stabilise, or he could get a natural 1 and fail
I
2
want one.
automatically, which would take him to 2-2.
How exciting!
Dun, dun,
How
dun.
exciting.
Chances of that are really low, though.
It's happened.
Just on a side note, doesn't really matter, but Richard's given up DMing as of next week, so this might be related to that.
Oh, that's
Talk about
10.
lucky.
Oh,
think-
10!
I think
If you didn't have that constitution, you would have been screwed.
I'm just wondering whether to count that.
What? The rules state 10 or above.
Yeah, but the rules
You're-
don't state as well you can use your constitution saving throw, which I allow.
They do not. What I said was very
Because
kind of you.
well, see if it was 11, would have been a pass. I don't know about the 10.
One against then, one against.
Oh.
I'll tell you what.
Fail.
So you have to
fail.
get 11 to 20 to pass.
That's 50%.
That is 50%. Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's 1 fail.
He's actually got higher
Okay.
than that because he's
Yeah,
got
let's do that. That's
two
1
rolls.
fail. We'll make it a wee bit easier than that.
Oh,
I'll
shit.
Right.
Brutal.
So he's
brutal.
passed 2, 1 failed. So your breathing starts to get heavier again, Janice.
I was reading through the rules for Radiant Flame, and it doesn't actually say it comes out my hands. It just says that the lights come from somewhere.
It's not
It
evaporate.
could also be the property of the wood.
evaporate or something. I can't remember the word.
Just
It could
comes
be a
out of your eyes.
property of
Yeah,
this wood.
it just
Like a
combusts
laser.
in midair. Wherever he's pointing, it combusts.
If
It
you've
just
no noticed,
just
Gaz
melts.
isn't able to pull his magic up either. It
Yeah.
could literally be the woods like stopping your magic.
So
my girl can see me down here. I'm gonna like shoot if I can see the same bit that Melgrim's seen. That can I Radiant Flame that bitch?
yeah, if you want.
Radiant Flame that bitch! And then
What's
like,
the saving throw?
they have to do a dexterity saving throw. The save is 15. I'm gonna
Okay.
aim for the joints. At all the time shouting, you need to help this man. He's no use to you dead.
Does a 22 pass?
Yes, I get 2
Okay.
shots, so they've got to do twice.
Okay.
And I can do it every 6 seconds. Fuck you!
The
Fuck you!
26
Fuck you!
pass.
Can
But for
I?
brevity's sake, he certainly won't be doing it every 6 seconds.
I mean, I could.
Does a 17 pass?
Just yes, I am only 15.
No problem.
But they should have made some light and some noise though.
It kind of does. It's and then it just snuffs out as it appears.
If only someone could have had
It's-
Thunder
Remember,
Wave.
you need to remember this is a cantrip. This is not a full spell. So a cantrip
This
is
is
very light, very
2d8
quick.
damage, which is pretty hardcore.
Yes, because it's radiant damage. However, it is very It's very quick. It's an engulf. If it catches, it engulfs. It's basically a spark. If it catches flames, that's when it hits and does the damage. But this just snuffs out. Anyone else want to do anything before we go? So Rach, you're 5 foot closer now. You can try and get closer to him.
Sure. That would be
Acrobatics.
10.
Dun, 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 dun.
10. You seem to be hitting something. He's not getting any closer to it. David, I need you to make another death saving throw, my friend.
Just don't roll a 1. Just don't roll a 1.
Wait there before you do the David death saving throw. We'll come back to that next week, people.
Yay.
I hope you have another character roll up for next week.
And I like to see the anguish of people coming in. It gives everyone watching a reason to come in next week to see what happens. Will he heroically roll a D20 and come back onto his feet with 1 hit point? Or will he get an
just
actual
like
1
a 7 or something? And then
just dying?
All 4 of our viewers.
His life cut short quite quickly in this campaign. Who knows? I don't.
Nah, he's got this.
Please come and join us next week for another exciting adventures from the world of Felorium, which I've been told by Lee to say every time in that voice.
Don't forget Mutant on Monday.
It's a Futurama reference for anyone that doesn't know, but you should know because it's
to the world of Felorium. However, we shall leave it there tonight.
Okay,
but before we go, we should go around everybody and thank everyone for the games, and not only that, thanking the viewers that come in and actually took part to go in the chat and speak to us. As we genuinely appreciate is the fact that this is a young channel, we're starting out, we've got folk watching. It's amazing. Thank you very much for your time. However, we will go to Lee. Is there anything you want to promote?
Follow me on Twitch, LeeMac01. Follow this if you haven't already. Watch Mutant next Monday. It's awesome. And follow me on Instagram if you want to see me in cosplay.
Excellent. Jim, we didn't get to you last week, so what do you want to promote, man?
I want to say thanks to all the new followers that came and followed, and for me, watch out for myself. I am a bagpiper, and I play in Mulgai Pipe Band, and we just done a good stint at the World Championships. And
he's a European champion. All right, okay, get that out of the way. All right, okay.